Because we gonna
just
say
talk
that
about something.
Yeah, and she just gonna observe.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just gonna watch and see how this works, because that's the thing that I always thought was challenging. Like, what the hell do I talk about? You know, like, so I'm about to see how y'all put that together on the fly.
I'll take some of these.
Y'all had those made?
Yes, we did. I have a guy who I've been dealing with for some time.
You don't smoke very
like
quick.
my
I don't think
because
I
I have a COVID
evaporate thing where you evaporate the smoke. That's
Okay.
what you need it for.
Facts.
I
Facts.
need that information.
Okay, I'll give it to you.
Do you want that light behind y'all on, or is the lighting? I don't know if it's plugged. I don't have it plugged in.
Setups like we keep doing stuff
RT
the same way. Yes, and you have to do things differently to get different results. Like,
You're in a really good mood today.
yes, I
What you do?
am.
Okay, I knew it was something.
Why she telling me to relax?
I'm telling her like, bro, you.
And she telling
I
me.
feel amazing. Like,
I can tell.
I'm trying to.
And she telling me on the way over here, you don't want to try that? No, I don't.
So what are you recording, or are you snapping pictures?
I'm recording. I'm not really a photographer
Okay.
because I feel like there's like
Yes.
I feel like that's like too much expectations when it comes to photography. Like with video, it is what it is.
Okay, so let me tell you about Barry. Barry has the
Multi-talented.
private network.
Okay.
And bless you.
Bless you.
So he got
It smells good though.
other talent under his umbrella, so where he produces or whatever.
Okay.
Barry do a mean live show. I mean, like, you gotta see it. You gotta see it.
Oh,
For
boy.
his own podcast.
No, he had a network with other like shows under his belt, but this specific one is Ask Jen,
Okay.
and he did two live shows.
We
I
did
think?
too.
I can't wait for our live show.
What's the premise of that? You mean live, like in an
I do not
auditorium?
Like at a building.
Oh wow.
Like, yep.
Oh, see, that'd be something to do too.
That's on our list this year.
That's the man to talk to about that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm out.
Even like a little girls' night here or something.
They do them all the time.
I heard
We
this.
use the joint.
That's what I said. This is like perfect for a birthday gathering, like especially because I'm remodeling my house. I'm like, girl, this is perfect, and you got this room for the, you know.
You feeling good?
She feeling
Mary, do you want some?
No, I
Do you
don't.
want
No, but I could just tell your demeanor is
I'm feeling
you
good.
you was definitely gonna give a good show today.
It's so crazy because sometimes I really need like a shot to knock me off edge.
And I asked her if she wanted a shot. I really don't feel the need to drink this year. I said that.
This is
Remember
day
last
3.
year?
This is day 3.
It's day 3.
Relax.
But then I say that on the episode. I said
Right.
champagne.
It always start off good.
I
Yeah.
said that. I'm
Y'all
feeling
wanna know
like-
when she
I'm
put
feeling
her
like
close
champagne.
friends on the first? She put a bottle of 1942.
From the night before, I stopped drinking at 12. You know what I had that morning?
The
I
rest.
had rosé and I had Clico, baby. I haven't had any liquor this year.
Period.
3 days in.
Okay.
Me either.
That's good.
So, what are some things you want to accomplish this month, the month of January?
The month of January, I want to finish my upstairs. I'm not gonna say finish my house because I have to go detail by detail. So I'm gonna finish my upstairs because I'm almost there. I'm going to list one of my properties on the market for sale. And I want to plan my birthday. That's my 3 goals for this month.
Okay.
What about you?
When is your birthday?
March 19th.
Oh, I know this already. I don't know why I asked.
Yes.
Yep.
Ooh, I have a best friend that's a Pisces.
Do you?
I know that best
Yes.
friend. Yep.
Ass.
I am very sensitive.
Oh Lord, we call her Waterhead because she will cry at the drop of a hat.
No, but you know what? We can make ourselves cry. We can make ourselves cry. We really
I
can.
believe that. I've been knowing her for over 30 years.
I'm a Pisces. I wouldn't say I'm that emotional anymore.
Please. She's the most emotional. But go ahead.
I don't know, like, how to take emotion out of things. I was just telling you that on the way here.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
You
it's so
told me that
hard.
years ago.
It's just so hard. It's like it's forced if I try it.
What are some of your goals for this month? We got 20 some days left.
My main goal is no excuses, and that's why we're here right now.
I know that's right. Because we had a guest, and something happened that was very unfortunate, so we couldn't record. But we're still here getting in content. Like, we have to turn negatives into positives all 2023. It's really no excuses.
It's none. That's like my main goal, like, and to give myself grace. I'm too hard on myself. Because if I don't accomplish a goal, I'll be like, "Wish you could have."
You know what I seen? I seen somebody post a jar, and they said every day you need to put something in there, something good that happened that day, and then at the end of the year, you can just look at all the good things that happened that year. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was a great idea.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much my goal. I know that we got nominated for
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up.
Yeah, we got nominated.
for Detroit Choice Awards. Yep. Detroit local favorite podcast.
Mhm.
It was. So voting starts January 10th. There's no reason that you shouldn't vote for us.
Real Talk with Adore and Daisy. Make sure you vote us the best local podcast. We the best podcast, but you know, vote for us.
Was that a
Detroit-
surprise? Was that a surprise to y'all? The nomination?
Yes.
It wasn't a surprise to me. We better have been on.
Oh, okay.
It was a surprise because it's a lot of podcasts out here.
Mhm.
I got a good question
Did
for
you-
that. Since you've been nominated now, what are you going to do to continue that trend? Like, how are you going to keep that standing?
Being consistent.
Being consistent, we gotta keep dropping.
Doing our research. I feel like podcasting, people think that it's just having a conversation. You have to have good content that people want to hear. You have to talk about things that people want to talk about, relatable things, and you also have to have people on that people want to see.
Right. So following all of that, I believe, yeah, that's how we gonna do it. Staying consistent. That's really the main thing.
Mm-hmm. But I was discouraged last year a little bit because it was some people that we wanted to have on. They would tell us yes, but it just timing wasn't right. But I watched Carisha Please last night with the episode with G Herbo. You gotta watch
Is
it.
that how you pronounce her name? Is it Caresha or Carisha?
Carisha.
Oh, okay.
And everything she get on her podcast, that's what we be doing.
Yeah.
The this or that game, we've been playing that. Checking
Checking
on
on
your mental
mental
health,
health.
we've been doing that.
That's the first thing we do on
How
every
you know she didn't get
episode.
that from y'all?
That's what I
We
said. I text her.
don't. We
asked
don't
her.
know she didn't get it from us, but we just saying like, you know, if this is what y'all want to see, this is what we doing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You
That's
know,
it.
so that's our whole perspective.
We can definitely play Carisha Roulette.
Definitely need to get them cards.
I don't know if you would play it.
Exactly. Why she even said
You definitely will not play.
She
Because I saw the episode, and some of the cards they was pulling, you are not going to answer that.
She gonna be like, not that one either. Oh, I can't answer that. My papa.
Exactly. Exactly.
He don't miss an episode. He don't. Y'all gotta call him and tell him what Carisha Please is.
Cause he gonna be like, and what is that?
Yeah.
So if they got a show, we got to be there.
Definitely.
Who?
I'm saying if they have an awards
award
ceremony.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
yeah.
have to be
We
there.
gonna be there.
Yeah.
We gonna be there. We on the ballot. We there
Yeah.
for sure.
Give me another reason to dress it up. I never been like to the Grammys. This gonna make me feel like I'm at the Grammys.
Facts. I'm treating it that way.
Yeah, you got to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get out my way. I'm on the
Yeah.
red carpet.
Yeah.
Yay.
Especially
You want
with
my shot?
Jen got nominated as well, so
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
it's gotta be a moment. You know, I've never got nominated for anything with the network ever, so this is the first time.
That's
So I have to
and
treat it that
it's
way.
two of them in one. Like to start the new year
Yeah, I'm
off.
sorry. I know that you do be having a lot going on, but if you gonna wake up one day and your phone, you gonna be looking at your phone like, no, not the Uprising Network. Yes. So I
Yeah.
hope you ready. I hope you got
Okay.
your shoes at the door ready.
I'm
How
always
did you
ready.
start your network?
Wow, the short answer is I saw a lot of people like Adore and Daisy that just needed a platform and an outlet. a spotlight. That's the best word for me to put, a spotlight. And it was just a void for it. Like I saw other platforms, and it seems like there was a lot of favoritism going on, and I'm like, bro, what if it's some people that's just not connected? Like, what if it's some people that don't have the connections in the Detroit scene or whatever? How do they get their story told? So that's where that Uprising Network came in at.
How long have you been doing it?
It's been just celebrated 6 years in October.
That's awesome.
Thank
That
you.
shows consistency. You know, one thing that I want y'all to know, especially as young people starting out as entrepreneurs, talent is great to have, but consistency will beat that. You cannot really know what you're doing in the beginning, but if you stay consistent and focused and keep moving forward, you have a better chance of being successful than having the knowledge and talent but being inconsistent. Yes.
Yay.
Definitely.
Yep. Perseverance.
No, consistent on the days that you don't feel like it, you have to. Like, that's why I like set alarms on my phone to be like, okay, it's time to post. Like, it's time to give your business some time. Like, on days you don't feel like it, you still have to. Because
Every day.
that one day, that one episode might be that episode where you just take off. Like, I know it sounds kind of cliche, but
It's the truth.
how Glorilla did that one video with her friends, and literally like 3 months later she was signed. Like, and
Was
they
that the one about Ratchet or what was it? What was
Ratchet ass friend.
Yeah.
that was
I think what people really like, people are really just nosy, first of all. So if you exposing any part of your private life, you got eyeballs. People don't want to see that. But when you exposing your life and you being real and raw about it, that's what really gets their attention, because it's not necessarily because they're not like that. They are, but they keep it hidden.
Right.
So when somebody else is exposing it, it's exciting and thrilling for them to watch you expose anything that's like foolery or might be embarrassing or whatever. So when she did that, that's what got the attention for her.
I was
Because it
in
was
the
something
TV like
everybody
this,
think
like-
about doing, but they don't have the nerve to do.
Yes.
I said, is that a pregnant girl hanging out the window? Like, I was just like, it just was so different to me, and I like that because they was really truly who they are. You know what I mean? Having a blast. Like, just think about all the times with your friends and you're having a ball.
I did.
Yeah.
That's
And I'm just like, when
We
they
did
was
that
playing
years
that
ago.
video shoot, like, and I know they was in a group chat about it, like, and I remember Glorilla said something like, I made her purposely get in the video so we can make her baby daddy mad. Like,
Yeah.
I
I heard they recorded the song and the video on the same day.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoever that videographer was, I hope he or she took off after that, because that was funny. It was funny, but it was fun because it's so relatable. Like, you like doing ratchet stuff with your friends. Like, you can't be
No matter who you are, you like to do ratchet stuff with your friends.
Oh my God. If social media had been out when we were young, Lord, I mean, the things we did, 7 Mile was on bump all the time back then. Belle Isle, we're not even going to talk about what Belle Isle was like. But everything that she had in her video, that shit was
You said that was
happening.
Detroit.
That was happening. In real life,
But it
we
still
would be
be
riding up
happening.
the mile like, you see that? You see that? So it wasn't something that we haven't seen. It was just now it's on TV.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
really.
That was funny. If I ever get to meet her, I don't care if it's 10 years from now, 7 years from now, she never gonna forget the video. I'm gonna be like, now, who idea was that? Like, did she say, you know what, let me not do this? Because if I'm pregnant, but she still was having a blast with her friends, and that's all that matters. And I think she went to labor, like, because it's so funny, people still be like, did she ever have her baby? But she one of her backup dancers now, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's funny.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
cool. So she took her. Those were her real friends in the video, and she took them with her.
And when they went to London, they was gonna shoot another video, but by them being, like they was at the bottom, like literally, like food stamps, all of that. So they didn't have passports. So she told Yo Gotti, like, oh, we can't record this video until my friends come. So they had to wait till her friends got their passports to come shoot a video in London. So they had to go back.
Wow.
Now that was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard that on the London podcast. I don't remember the lady name, but but she do a podcast and she from London and she in London. But I like to connect to see when I get to London who I need to reach out to.
Right, for real.
So how do you choose podcasts to be on your network?
A lot of trial and error. But primarily now I learned that it's easier when somebody else is bringing something to the table. Like if I see them putting in the work beforehand and it's like they just need an extra push. Not to say I got all the answers, but I definitely got the experience.
Right.
And if like with them, they just fell in my lap one day. And I mean, I'm assuming they're having a good time so far.
Okay.
That's why I keep reminding
I
you.
asked you that because I might have something for you in a little while. Because we got some content.
Okay.
I actually have a name for the podcast, but I'm not going to say it out loud right
Okay.
now.
It's just you?
Oh, no. It's
Say
like
it's a
4 of
crew.
us.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mary,
Okay.
they gonna have
Very
you.
much put you to work. We finna put you to work. It's time.
Yeah, I think it'll be a little something different.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's
Okay.
always okay with Barry.
Like, all right. I called him like, hey, Barry. I'm like, we might not be. I don't think we're gonna record it. Okay.
No. Tell him about the time we brought security when we finally brought him in. He was just like, I was looking like, but okay.
But yeah.
So we had booked security because.
My goodness.
Well, it was my idea.
This story is going to be in a book someday. This is going to be in my book someday. This story here.
We had booked security because we was recording this rapper that just you need security with them.
Okay.
But I didn't know it was gonna be all of those people. So really, they outnumbered.
That
us.
we were outnumbered for sure.
But-
The rapper brought his crew. Is that what you're
Yes.
talking about? So they don't travel by themselves.
Oh no, this one in particular, no. Some do. Some actually show up alone, but this one, no. This one he didn't. No.
Shout out to the cops.
They're from here.
So Barry on the second floor. So it was all happening so fast. I didn't even get the chance to warn.
She didn't
him
even tell me ahead of
coming
time.
with security. Well, because we booked him 30 on my way there. So we outside. He had to let us in. So he comes downstairs and I see his face just change.
Yeah,
Because
man.
it's a security guard out there with like a Draco.
Like with dry
armor
body armor, the mask on, a gun across his chest, on his hip. I'm like, what are we doing here? But she turned around. Exactly. She turned around and smiled, which made me feel better. Like, okay, it's not a hostile environment, but she didn't tell me.
So he's still waiting on me to give him eye contact that we good. Like, and I'm like, yeah, we good. So then I finally broke it down to him, like, he was hired. Like, he was like, okay.
When I tell you, I've seen it all, bro. Like, so nothing really surprises me. But the seat
that left, we would all know.
Oh yeah. That one security guard we had wasn't really scaring nobody for real. Like with this amount of people that the artist brought.
They don't care.
Nah, man.
But another time, Barry was just okay. When I was getting out the car and I was throwing up, and he was pulling up at the same time, he like looked and he like, y'all good? And I'm throwing up, but I'm like, yeah. He like, okay. I'm over here dying for real, but.
Bro, if I ask, I really care. So if you tell me you okay, all right. I'm not asking just to ask.
You know what? You must know the rule. The more questions you ask, the more involved you get.
There we go.
Right.
There we go.
Okay.
All right. I'm here if you need me, but
Yeah, he gonna say, well, hey, I thought you was looking for something.
for a second I did. For a second I did think you like dropped something under the car or something like that. No.
When I tell you I was on the floor, he was like, y'all okay.
Okay.
I'm going to be upstairs.
Look.
Y'all know what? Y'all know
okay.
where it's at?
Hey.
It's dark outside, all type of stuff. But I feel you, Barry, because that's about to be my move. 2022.
Look, mind my business. Mind my business.
All right.
Yep.
It's all good.
Yep.
It's all good.
Yeah.
That's so funny. So when he be saying okay, sometimes I be having to make sure is this really okay? Like, are you okay? Like,
Because he literally, okay.
I don't sweat none of this stuff. None of this stuff is hard to me. It's only stressful like keeping a schedule. That's the only thing. Because things happen. I could wake up and projects fall in my lap and I'll be like, I didn't prepare for it for the day. I didn't have this project finished, but now this fell in my lap. I got to take care of this. And sometimes it's hard to juggle everything, but none of this stuff is hard. I've seen it all and literally done it all.
Okay. How did you get started in it?
Well, my origin story is my mom put me in a after school program where I learned video production, and I hated going because I had to catch the bus every day. And I did not want to catch the bus. I went to school. I went to Denby, and I had to catch the bus all the way down there to the Fox.
Okay.
And I hated it. And I stayed there for a while and learned the basics. And then over the years, I learned on my own.
I hated it. That's crazy. And you
So when did you start liking it? Because obviously that happened. There was some.
There was a moment when, at first I was making music, and then I stopped because I just fell out of love with it, and I was looking for something else to do, and I saw that there wasn't a lot of people with cameras floating around on the scene at different events, at local shows and stuff, and I'm like, oh shit, I can pick a camera up and I'm gonna get to work. And that's what happened. So it did, and then I gained. I went to school. I went to Specs Howard, finished that, and then I finished. Then I was an intern with this company called The Art Direction. They used to work heavily with Big Sean and his mixtapes before he got with Kanye. And so I learned from them, and then they put me into this role of managing this makeup tutorial project. And that was the start of the Uprising Network. Like, oh, I could do this for a bunch of other people. Instead of working with rappers and being stressed out with rappers all the time.
So
and
you
from
were
there,
like recording their
I was shooting music videos.
Okay.
I was doing that, but when I was an intern working for free, I was like doing behind the scenes stuff and moving lights here and making sure that the extras in the video.
So you know lighting and everything?
Yeah.
Everything. He's literally a whole production team. It's just him. Well,
it's one other person, but me, it's somebody. It's me.
He's the whole production. I'm saying, like with us, when you work with us,
it's me.
Just you know what I'm saying? So he's the production team. Like his network is literally him producing other shows and other we are.
Yeah, it's just two that I'm really running right now. I have a few other things that I do, but it's Adoring Daisy and the other show Axe Jen are my priorities.
Okay.
Yeah.
Glad to know we're the priority.
You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of how in music, the different artists, like if it's a lot of artists on a label, they're trying to be the priority because more of the resources, more of the time and that obviously for them predicts success.
Yeah.
So
it's the same thing. I have a few other people that I work with, but I don't work with as consistently. And I need them to understand that they got to take this serious as I do before I can fully jump into it with them, you know? So that's over the years, I've definitely hit my head a bunch of times working with people that just didn't work out. You know?
Always, but you learn. We be bumping heads with people that don't work out either. On the personal side of things. Gotta live and learn.
Definitely. So I guess this part is done. We done with it now.
Oh, okay.
But I just wanted to talk. I'm gonna do the Taylor episode for once, so you can see it all in the process.
Yes, I did your teeth whitening training course coming up 2 years ago, and it's been good. Now I'm wanting to expand on my business. Yes, but you're in the right place. I got something special. I'm not gonna lie to you, okay? I got something special for you. For everyone who stays on to the end, I got something special. If you are in a position where you have a business or you want to start a business and you are not making 6 figures,
you know,
you
whenever
need to
I
work with me this year.
see people doing stuff like that,
We fixed
I'm
our
like,
credit, we're building our business credit, we're getting funding.
I actually should try to do like some type of training around investing.
If you know
and stuff.
anything.
Oh, I know anything to do with real estate, buying properties,
That's what
properties.
she's doing. Credit.
So don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
She be dropping gems, like, and she's my age, and so I know I can only imagine what you know. So, if anything that you know, I swear we need it. Like literally, we need more stuff that talks about credit, business, real estate. Like we don't know. We're not taught it in school, and it's something that really should be taught. Like because it's a way of life. Owning property is literally it's something that we all should do.
Absolutely, and knowing how to manage your finances. So credit is one of them, but there are so many things. you know, I tell my inner circle all the time different things, but it's so many things that young people, because the thing with money, you have to start building early. Because everybody got a limited amount of time. Like I tell my adult children now, look at your life like $100 bill. You know what happens when you crack that 100, right?
It's gone.
It's gone. So, like I done spent $52 already.
Right.
So most people, I say look at it like $100 bill, but most people don't live to 100. We know this, right? So that's just because it's a round number. That's what I'm giving you. But if I done spent $52,
Right.
I might have 30 left.
Yeah.
We know $30 ain't shit. Right?
Mhm.
We know this, right?
Okay.
And we know now, I don't know how old you and her are. I know how old that one is, but time goes by very quickly. Like I can't even believe I'm 52. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't feel 52,
turning 30.
but I am.
Mhm.
I don't feel 52.
I don't feel my age
but
either.
I am. But I don't. I also feel like it went by really fast. So when it's going, it doesn't seem fast.
Mhm.
But on the look back,
Yeah.
it did go fast.
Yeah.
So when you know that and you understand the value of time and how quickly it passes and how much of it you actually have, you use it differently, or you should. And in regards to money and building wealth, you have to plan your life way ahead of time, and you plan it from where you're trying to be. You plan from the back. You plan backwards.
Okay.
So if you know what your goal is, where you want to be.
Yeah.
Like I planned 30 years ago, well 32 years ago now, that I wanted to retire at 50. So from the time I was 30, this is when I made this plan. I was 30 years old and I had young children.
Okay.
Because my children are 31, 32, I was reminded, by Christopher, 32 and 30. So when I was 30 years old, I had 2 young children, and I decided then that I didn't want to work the rest of my life. I wanted to be able to retire at 50 so I would still be young enough to actually live my life, right? So in order to do that, which gave me 20 years,
Okay.
in order to do that, I had to figure out how I'm going to do it, because at 50, I can't get Social Security. I have to still have health insurance.
Yeah.
So I got to pay for all these things. How am I going to do that? So that's why I started becoming an entrepreneur back then. The first things I did was I bought laundromats.
Okay.
I recommend you not do that.
Okay.
So I bought 2 laundromats.
Okay.
Obviously, that was not a good idea. That didn't work out. So the next thing I did was real estate. So I've been buying and rehabbing real estate. It's like 23 years now. Okay.
Okay.
So I worked that plan. I decided, okay, well, real estate is going to be it.
Mhm.
What do I need to be able to do between now and 50 to accomplish my goal? So I figured out what my bills were at the time and decided that I needed to have my house paid off by then, because what you're trying to do is you're trying to lower your bills so that you
Yes.
can live
Yes.
on what
So, see what
on
I'm
less.
saying? This is a class,
Okay?
right
Not-
here.
Oh yeah, I definitely.
I
do
already told
teaching.
you I couldn't wait till you
Because-
got
We need to go to dinner.
Because what I'm telling you is not what I heard, it's what I've
It's what
done,
you
and I
know.
am well.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm not just talking out the side of my neck.
Mhm.
You know, I actually learned these things,
Mhm.
implemented these things, and I continue to
Teach
live
it.
that way.
Then you can
You know, so that, because I did retire, I accomplished my goal. I retired at 50. On my 50th birthday, I woke up and I
This is
said,
goals.
do I want to continue to work a
No,
job?
ma'am.
And I left my corporate job. I had worked there for almost 20 years. This particular job, I think it was almost 17 and a half years. And I left that job and just continued with my real estate. So I had built up my real estate portfolio to be able to, actually it exceeded my income from work. You know, and so that's how I live now.
Right.
You know,
Makes sense.
and I got my builder's license, so I'm a licensed builder, I'm a licensed real estate broker, and I'm a real estate investor. And if you are consistent, that's why I kind of got on that word when they was talking about that consistency,
Mhm.
because that's really serious. That's not just something, you know, that's you say flippantly. That right there, being consistent and having perseverance, which means in the face of challenges, you don't give up.
Going.
You figure out a way to get over whatever hurdle that is. Even if you have to struggle through some pain, you just
keep going.
Lean in.
Keep going.
I've seen it. Yes.
You know, because everything changes. I mean, life is just like love. It go like this. It go like this. So you always have to keep in your mind, this is only a moment. This is only a moment. And if you can put all those things together in your mind, how time works, which you're old enough at this point to understand how time works, you know that what may take you a year to overcome, a year is nothing. A year is nothing. You need to learn how to survive that and push through. Because on the other side of that challenge can be success. You know,
she makes me want to do another You're Not Alone. Get speaker.
But yeah, so that is kind of the premise of, you know, what I want to do with our podcast, because there are so many young people that I feel have very little guidance and other people to like explain these things to them, because a lot of people, even my age, don't know these things, because everyone don't have what it takes. It's just simple as that. Everybody don't have what it takes, but having what it takes can be taught.
You can.
But the only time that it really will pay off, so to speak, the teaching is if you're young. If you're young, because again, it takes time. You gotta have the time in your life. Like there are certain things that I want to do that I have.
You just ran all day.
I'll really get out y'all shot.
Yeah, we need to finish with our hoodies on. Trap the brand, take risk, and prosper. Thank you for our hoodies.
Check them out.
Those are cute. Where did I get them from?
It's a guy's brand. It's called Trap the brand. I got some hoodies and socks. Another hoodie.
Oh, like the trap?
Trap, but no, not trap. The trap stands for take risk and prosper.
Oh,
yeah,
that's cute.
Different type of trap. You know, real talk with the Daisy. Make sure y'all tune in.
Yep.
You want to get a picture of me?
Let me just go live.
I'll go live.
Oh yes, we can go live. You can say that about you.
Yeah, we haven't been like I haven't banned from live for like
I think I was just banned from Facebook for a minute. They sent me a thing asking me to submit my ID and this and the other.
Oh no, somebody tried to hack your account.
Oh really? That's what
that's what that was about.
Oh, okay.
I was banned because I said
it's another light in there if y'all want to turn it on.
I think she's talking about because the light in the camera. Back up a little bit. Oh, gotta stand in front of it. Boom. Cool?
Yep.
Okay, so I basically, I had posted a picture in a nude dress and I said, send nudes. That was my caption.
And you got banned for 3 months?
3 months. I'm just now able to go on live. Like, so, hey y'all. Should I was gonna say that. We could attach real talk page. Just pin that.
Yeah.
But so I'm talking about 90 days, and so I was to a point where I could make money off reels.
She learned her lesson.
And they stopped that.
Wait a minute. How you make money off?
I think it's because
I make money on Facebook.
Yeah, when you post,
I only made $10, but that's a start.
It's a start.
You have to post.
I don't even know.
Is Trap the brand. Take risk and prosper. Make sure y'all go on their Instagram.
It's nothing. I know.
Cause on our oh yeah,
It's like the third time doing that.
We have bombers from them, and they say that on the back.
I thought y'all had a routine because y'all kept spinning every time.
My girl want a drink today.
Look, see again. Okay.
always vocabulary.
Listen, no, I swear to you, you got jacket. You can't keep the comment.
No, I'm saying, how do you pin the comment when you post it? Like,
no, but we got a jacket to wear.
Don't spin.
And it's so easy to spin on.
hey, Dave, where you at?
So, but
My boy got me some food and drinks.
yeah, I'm excited for the
2023.
okay, listen, I got so deep, and that's why I don't really drink no more. Like, I haven't had hardcore liquor in a long time.
Okay.
I will have a glass. I will have a glass of wine, but I was just so ready today.
Okay, Autumn smiling. Because she was acting like the Grinch, wasn't she?
But no,
Let's go.
excited. Yeah, y'all, Michelle, y'all really gotta do y'all thing.
You got so, listen, this face right here.
I've been telling your mama. I've been telling them.
They love her by prayer circle. It was
You
bring your
going?
mom. It was bring your mom to prayer circle that night, and they love. They asked the next. It's every other Thursday. When I went, they was like, "Why you didn't bring your mom?" I'm like, "What she talked to me?"
Hey, period. My girl not gonna even read the comments, but I got you.
Nope.
Make sure y'all go follow us. Real Talk with Adore and Daisy. We got a new episode dropping tomorrow with fanboy AJ. I wonder if he want to come on my live. We can have Keep It 100 Tuesday.
Yeah.
What you want to say to the people?
Who's that? Oh, I thought somebody was asking us something.
You want them to ask us some questions?
We just came to say Happy New Year.
We came to see where the party at. We about to be outside.
She'd be lying to those people. I'm not going nowhere.
We about to be outside. We about to let y'all catch us outside. 20. Say hi. Bye.
Oh, if you text somebody Happy New Year's, what was that?
I don't know what you was trying
Let
to
me read the message.
What happened?
Nothing. Somebody just told me Happy New Year.
I texted her and said
She told me I should tell somebody Happy New Year, and I'm like, no. She like, did you tell them Happy New Year? I'm like, no.
Oh, somebody.
Are you big on telling people Happy New Year?
No.
No.
But if they tell me, I'm going to play along.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say it back.
Yeah.
But I'm not about to just send a text
No.
saying Happy New Year.
Somebody you want in your life, I feel like you should tell them Happy
Well,
New
we
Year.
do it in our.
Boy, now you make me feel guilty about it.
We do that.
AJ, what's up? Tap in with us. I just said something about you.
You on there?
Yeah. Hey, somebody said we looking like a pair of walking wedding rings. Oh my god. But
You on there?
again, back to that sending a Happy New Year.
I feel like
text.
you have to tell somebody Happy New Year if you want them in your life. Necessarily not friends, but like
she made
Like, welcome, you made it.
She made this
Welcome, another year in my life. Happy New
Year.
Year in my life, y'all.
I text everybody that I want in my life. I used to change my number on the first every year.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh Lord. I
Oh
couldn't do
my
that.
god.
No way.
She said, if I want you in my life, I'm gonna text you Happy New Year.
She texted me Happy New Year.
She texted me too.
Okay,
But
okay.
you expected me to just know, no, that's something you have
Okay.
going on with you.
Other people might think like that. Now,
Oh,
moving
my-
forward.
Now I'm
Moving forward.
Now I'm very
Now I'm gonna feel guilty if I don't say Happy New Year to everybody.
That is crazy.
You are.
Feel guilty, Barry.
I'm gonna feel guilty now because in the back of my head, forever, I'm gonna be like,
you don't.
damn, like maybe I need to welcome
Well,
other
I'ma
people into
tell
my
y'all
life for the new
People
year.
get sick of them text messages.
I swear to
I'm
don't
just
text
saying,
me.
do
Don't
it.
text me none of that.
Don't send me no
Don't.
things.
No.
And I told you
Okay.
Happy
And
New
she
Year, you
sent it
didn't
with the extra
Yeah, with the ceremony.
celebration.
Yeah.
It's 7 o'clock in the morning. If you don't leave me alone. She is funny.
respond. She real though.
No. Alright, I'm over that message. When we having him on the
Oh, you didn't
No,
respond?
he is a hilarious.
We need to.
Huh?
I
She
She
didn't
did-
respond to my Happy New Year.
Oh.
She started saying what she had
Yes,
to say. I was gonna make an argument.
okay, we
about
jumping
that.
on yours tomorrow.
What he say? He can't
He said he can't right now.
He not at the office.
He ain't at the office. My boy's done.
He go live in the same spot every
He
day.
ain't at the office every day.
I have literally never did live on my phone.
You need to.
I've been on like the girls' phones, but
The girls' phone. It's you calling these like it's the girls. I know that's right. I cannot wait.
No, my mom
that's
said,
not the name of it. But
I know. I'm saying the girls, but it's still that you're still calling.
no,
them
to
the
be
girls.
your age with genuine friendships.
Friends, like yeah.
Facts.
oh yeah, them my sisters.
Tap in with me.
Yeah, I'm hungry though.
Yeah,
So do y'all think we could do this next week? I really want to get this done. Because when
Like-
do you want vacation? Because you're going
we can help you out whatever day you want us to come. Like you know.
See, look at her schedule. I wasn't lying. It's all on her phone.
Oh
I
yeah,
know that's right. I love be organized. Teach me something.
So we still on live.
Bye-bye.
I have availability. So what time of day are you talking about first? Let's start there.
You saying the next week?
What do you got to do on Wednesday?
I don't have.
Record no more either.
I don't have. Oh yeah.